Man, what's up? You know what it is, man. Welcome to the T.H.T podcast. We do it all, man. You know what it is, your boy Lamar.
You got a guitar over here?
Yeah, dude, we're right now we're just man, what are we talking? We're talking about everything, man. There's a lot happening right now.
Everything.
There's a lot happening right now, everybody. Before we start this podcast off, we're gonna throw this out there. We know this is gonna be like probably the first podcast you hear from us. But we're also gonna be we have ideas of doing this series about hauntings, trying to break that skeptical norm. Like, is it real? Are ghosts real? Are they fake? But we want to do that by exploring some places the right way with some facts, and it's gonna be lit. And
Tell him.
bruh, because I believe, but he doesn't. But you guys are gonna find more about that in the series. But let's get into this podcast and
Everybody's gonna learn from this. We're about to come out. We're gonna get something out of this. Hopefully, that's the goal. And we'll see who's gonna change their mind at the end of this. I guess is the ultimate goal. So we'll see. What else you gotta tell them? You got more information. You gotta keep.
Dude, honestly, I'm trying to find what we're gonna go over. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. We're really just gonna start talking about some things that need to be addressed right now. Like, first off, bro. Okay.
What we got?
All right. So I have a question for you, straight up.
All right.
Because what's happening right now currently, and everyone's gonna talk about this, because coronavirus is like bothering everybody right now and has everyone anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up though, like, do you feel like it's been something plotted by the government, or like businesses are funding like the information that everyone's getting right now? That's like making everyone so much. I don't know.
Like being funded in a way, like meaning what do you mean exactly by being funded by the government?
Like, do you think like it's facts? Like everyone is really losing their lives to this? Everyone, like, it's as big as everyone's saying? Or do you just feel like it's just false media trying to like push like hidden agendas or something like that, because like there's so many, like, people have been talking about like all these companies making so much money off of what's happening right now, bro. Like, everyone's making so much money off of what's happening right now.
But there's also companies losing money.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't think, going back to what you're saying, like, I don't think the government actually is intending to like control this or alter this in a way, but I think the amount of information they put in out is kind of dependent on how the public reacts to some of the information. So like some people will react about certain things, and some people underreact, and so like the government has to be careful on what is put out to the public. I mean, even though the public just wants to hear the truth, but sometimes that could cause chaos, and so I think that could lead to why the government wouldn't want to tell people exactly what's going on at all times. But
that's true.
I think that people do deserve the right to know what's going on, though. So it's kind of like finding that balance of how much detail to people, so then there isn't a chaos and people over reacting and possibly affecting people's lives.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing about news, right? Like, we never know, like, if the news they're giving us is authentic, or is it, just put out there to, scare us or whatever, because there's honestly, like, there's some underlying, like, benefits from all this stuff that's happening right now. Like, the world is becoming better per se in terms of like economics, like saving the planet Earth. We're not using as much emissions of gases, and like, or potentially like slowing down global warming. So I mean, I don't know. There can be different reasons why this stuff is being put out in front of us as it is. I don't doubt like it's serious. I know like cases are real and like people are like really passing away from this. So I don't want to like downplay it, but I don't know, dude. I feel like it's
It's hard to say about, like, I mean, the numbers are out. I think it said globally, like, about 22,000 people have already passed away from it. So it's important. Like, it's hard to downplay that, and especially how fast it's spreading. So
that's crazy, dude.
We have to take it seriously and learn, especially from our past, and we should know better, I guess. So the expectation is higher, but America's working on it still. there's now saying there could be a backlash from Africa as well. So and now it's getting to Africa, and we'll see how long that's going to take for them to get under control too, because we've
Bro,
gotten a head
like
start
Africa didn't even
on
have it for a while, did they?
yeah,
Like,
we've gotten a head start on it. So like a lot of countries that have gotten a head start, like by the time they get it over with,
yeah,
then we'll have to worry about these countries are just now getting it, because then they have people traveling too in and out of their country.
that's crazy,
And
dude.
so yeah, and so we'll see how that's going to affect the problem again coming back to America, because business has been shut down. But if we're only going to focus on the problems here,
Yeah,
the backlash from that's still going to come in. Basically, we're still have to watch out for it. We're not done. The job is not done yet. Just because you've cleared America for a couple of weeks, if it's going to come back again,
exactly.
it's almost inevitable.
Yeah, like we're not even considering that the fact that people from here are not even in town right now, because they're probably still trapped in their places
somewhere
from
else. Yeah.
So once they get back here, that's another, and it's a never ending circle, and we all just explode.
So yeah, let's all
just kidding.
This is work for everyone, but we must work together.
For real.
That's how we will overcome this. I mean, we can learn from the past and from our history, and how many people have life been lost, but by the same. I mean, not the exact same disease, but I mean, something that's contagious as this, or worse, and we can overcome this. It's just a matter of time, but only together we're stronger, I guess, is what.
Facts.
So
we gotta start listening.
We'll see. If we start working together, then we might be able to overcome this, but quicker too. But if we don't,
people are ignorant. Yeah, people are ignorant though. They're not gonna ever we never know, but we can only hope for the best, bro.
We will learn from it. This will go down under history.
Real talk, bro.
Someday, kids in the future will be writing essays about this.
Bro, there's been so many, I've encountered so many older people that are like, man, this is history, And think about that, because older people have dealt with history, obviously, but it's kind of interesting to see that based off of what's happening nowadays. Like, this is one of the biggest. This is gonna be a big mark, It's gonna be like the Black Plague was. You have so many different diseases, but Black Plague is remembered the most because it killed off the most people. And we haven't really had anything now until coronavirus. That's the biggest thing that this is actually gonna go into that world history book in the high school class.
It hasn't even reached its peak yet too.
Exactly.
We're not even done yet. It's just getting started. It's not good. A lot of people are still gonna be affected by this and gonna pass away, unfortunately. But so it's not even done yet. The history hasn't even been written yet. We are living it right now. And we don't even know its impact yet. We don't even know if we're gonna get it, because we don't even know if the government is gonna be getting under control fast enough. I mean, yes, if we come with the vaccine fast enough, then yes, it will get under control. Then not many people will be impacted by it. But it's a matter of getting the vaccine, and then at the same time getting it to enough people. Because if we don't get it to everyone as quick as possible, we're not gonna be vaccinated. So we are still vulnerable to it. Therefore, how long is it gonna take to get everyone vaccinated in the nation?
Exactly.
So then that's not.
So it'll take a hot minute, bro.
About. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes down and what the final numbers are for this particular disease, I guess. But I mean,
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Some of us gonna make it through, and some of us are not. And for those of you that are not gonna make it through,
it's gonna be like that movie I Am Legend.
Live your best life, man. That's all I can tell you.
It's gonna be like that movie I Am Legend, when Will Smith was the only dude left on the planet.
Yeah.
Everybody else became a zombie.
Would you want to be the last?
Bro, hell no.
What would you do if you actually were in that shoe?
I'll be just make me a zombie, bro. I'm bored, yo. I can't relate to anyone else now.
So would you actually just kill yourself though? Wouldn't that just be?
No, you have to get bitten by the zombie, I think. Right? Is that how it works?
No, I'm just saying what if you ended up just being the only one?
Damn, bro, that'd be crazy. You know how boring life would be? You just talking to plants all day?
Yeah, hell no.
That's crazy.
That would be boring. But it's just the idea of if you killed yourself, you're the only one left. You're about to go extinct. And you're just I don't want to put up with this man.
No.
I mean, my mama, my grandmother, my girl.
That'd be, well, you actually, I'm sure you wouldn't really be, because there might be someone else on the other side of the planet who still survives. Because you never know.
True that. So if you just kill yourself, you would just defeat the purpose of saving not only yourself but your humankind, basically.
Right.
But,
Exactly.
yeah.
And that's the thing, bro. Like,
It's not easy, though.
yeah. But you'll have so much lying in your hands at that point. Like, you have to recreate life. You'll be the you have to recreate life for the world.
Yeah.
See, and that's already a problem in itself. Did you hear about the 21 Savage situation?
No.
All right. So as some of you guys might know, 21 Savage, he was online. He posted online. I wasn't sure if it was on his live or Instagram. We'll have to see it in a second. But he posted about coronavirus. Apparently, this dude says he has coronavirus, and it doesn't make any sense. He has. I don't even know if he's got tested or not. Can you see like what he's actually said about it? Because he's saying like he had coronavirus apparently, but he's like, but all my boys have been in the club, they haven't got it. So how do I get it if no one else got it? Like, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Oh, sorry, y'all. We had to confirm what this guy was talking about. Let's go to academics video. I don't want like to plug other people in there because we're not trying to give them clout. But we'll type in on YouTube. You can just type in DJ Academics 21 Savage, and we'll just subline this guy right here. Also, you're welcome, DJ Academics, for the free clout.
We got
the
you.
T.H.T. just gave you some free clout. Even though you might not need the clout from us, but
yeah, the side it's free, but.
You can go to
when we hit that 1 mil, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Remember this, guys.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, there it is. This.
I feel like I see this before.
Symptoms I've been feeling and shit. Everybody told me it sounded like coronavirus. So I say, okay, say less. Where could I have received this coronavirus from? So I go to think about my schedule. I'm like, okay, where I went. Okay, what up? We went to the club the other night. So I'm like, ain't no way in hell I caught it in the club, because I know it ain't just skipped over and just came straight to me type shit. Because it's like, damn, whoever the higher power is, bro, I know it's at least 60, 70 fuck niggas in the club. I came with some of the fuck niggas, so I know it's a good amount of fuck niggas in the club tonight. Ain't no way in hell this corona shit gonna skip. Yeah, so the video cut off. So yeah, what I was saying was, ain't no way in hell this shit that skipped over all these fuck niggas and just landed right on me. So I say, okay, what up, let me get an IV. So I go to describing what I need when I'm feeling on the IV. I'm just describing regular, like, I feel like I got a sinus cold, so that's what I'm describing, like. Then I come to the conclusion, like, it don't matter what I describe. If I describe anything during these times, it's automatically, oh, he got coronavirus. I could call them folks and say whatever, they still gonna say coronavirus. Cause I know Pops, who out there right now trying to get right, he been having these same symptoms. For 30 years, he been smoking that shit. He had these same symptoms every year. But if he go to the doctor right now and he just ain't feeling good because he ain't had that shit, get what they gonna say? He got corona.
That's crazy, bro.
That's pretty funny, though.
So, like, this man's theory, it's not even based off of, like, if he thinks he has coronavirus. It's like he's saying he has cold symptoms, which everyone gets during cold season, really. I mean, not everyone, but most people. He's saying, like, he's just thinking it's, like, cold symptoms, but he's saying, they're over here saying it's, COVID-19. That's interesting, because he's like, how is it possible, bro? How in the hell does you at the? But that's where he made his first mistake, though. He was at the club late at night.
Yeah,
bro.
when he said the club, I was like, that.
That's where you made your first mistake, 21.
If you did have it, then that's where, yeah.
21 Savage, bro. That's what happened to you, man. If you want to know what happened, you were at the club, bro. And at that point, we all know that clubs are a danger zone, bro. The main danger zone, bro.
Yeah, if you're partying when you're, social distancing, or as you're supposed to be, then if you actually do catch it, then, well, you did kind kind of saw that coming, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like there's no other way, bro. Like during a pandemic, like
There's
it's a
no-
pandemic because it's everywhere. Like
Like Doctor Strange said, there is no other way, man.
exactly, bro.
That is the only way. There's only one way. That is stop fucking passing this to other people, man. It's fucking simple.
Yo, that's so true, bro. Cause like,
Shit.
yeah, people don't understand, man. It's like it only takes that one instance, man. You know, like you don't know who passed you a drink. You don't know who came to say hi to you, or you don't know. You don't know, bro. So it's just like
Jonah Lucas, man. You don't know.
you don't know. Real talk, bro. Real talk, man.
That'd be all. Shout outs to everyone, bro. Like, but now what we're talking about, man? Corona, man. We're gonna have to move on from this now, because
So yeah,
people need a break. Everyone, I mean, we got our president calling it the Chinese virus. It's too much.
Crazy.
That this guy has capped it. So we're gonna have to move on from Corona, and hopefully we overcome it. But
bro, F Corona and
Yeah,
F
first of
cancer,
all.
all in the same sentence.
yeah,
F both of them.
and HIV too, please.
And HIV. All STDs, bro.
STDs too, please.
Hey, man, look, if you got that, go ahead and get right, man, and never get it again. Cause
Hey, and if future kids watching this, some of you that will be inventing some solutions to that, right? Because we're trying out here,
trying to
but,
figure out.
I mean,
that there needs to be a solution
pretty
to.
complicated, right? So for some of your future kids out there that are going to be inventing some of those, those pills, you know what I'm saying?
We need some more
Shout out
vaccines.
to you.
We need some more vaccines,
Shout out.
bro, for sure. Vaccines, bro. Just vaccinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shoot, bro. We got next, man. We got 21 Savage.
21.
Bro.
What do we got?
Who else we got, bro? I'm just letting you guys know we're vibing on this podcast right now. You know, like I said, that's a lot happening right now with this whole situation. So, but we know you guys are gonna be tuning in looking for answers, and
We're planting the seed right now, but later it's going to be very fruitful. So you better stick around. For
real
though.
talk, bro.
For real, dog.
Real talk, bro. The stuff we have in the works for you guys, bro. Look, if you T.H.T. family, what are these guys talking about? You'll see. Tell your mom to subscribe.
You gotta be in the same mindset as we are, unable for you to understand. Otherwise, I mean, you could be sober, please. But
Just be sober, bro.
But if you can, why not?
I had this lighter for educational purpose. So,
Yeah. So
yeah, so I can be like, oh, that was fire.
and the next episode is gonna
shout to
educate
Bilo.
us on how it works and how it's made too.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, we're gonna get
You
into.
better do your research, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. That's real talk, bro. And then, man, you guys know what it is, man. It's the T.H.T. You know what I mean? The high truth, man. And that's all we're gonna give to you, the high truth.
Yep.
Nothing but the truth, bro.
You already know.
I'm not saying we're professionals, but these are our true opinions. So, sorry if you don't.
This is
agree.
how it's gonna go. Right?
Yeah, right.
If you give a fuck, you stick around. I appreciate you. If you don't give a fuck, you do know how to go to the next video. So there's that. You can leave a dislike too if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? At least tell us why you didn't like it.
Yeah, at least give us a valid reason, man. Because
Yeah,
we're very informed dudes, man. We put time into this, and we love our supporters. So if you're gonna tell us why you dislike it, man, you gotta give us a good argument.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, just say why you didn't
Just
like
say
it.
why.
You don't gotta spend too much time on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Don't
battle
be
a
a
keyboard
dick and
warrior, but-
dislike it. If you know what I'm saying? Then we don't know why you didn't dislike. What part you didn't like, man? You gotta be descriptive, yo. Don't pass like that, man. So
Man, it's crazy. That's real talk, bro. It's real talk, man.
But yeah,
Yeah, I have to say this is this I don't know. This is a good podcast, bro. What I want you guys to do though is while you're watching this video, please like it, thumbs up, please share it. Doesn't matter who you're sharing it to. Send it to your grandma if you want to. We just want to get our opinions out, and we just want to reach our audience or our fan base. So if you're sticking around, like we said, like my boy said, we got some packages in the works for you guys. And yeah, man, like it, thumbs up, make sure you comment and tell us what you want to hear us talk about. If you have any comments, we'll probably have our information below. Just send us topics that you want us to touch on. If you think it's a very big topic, or even comment below. And, we'll try to respond to anyone as soon as we can, everyone as fast as we can. But yeah, man, we have a lot of things in the works, dude.
True that.
I mean, I guess right now, do you think anything else we want to talk about? Or are you kind of thinking like we save the rest for later?
I think we're gonna have to save it for later. We're gonna see if you all are still interested, and if you are, you will come back, right? So we'll find out. We'll
Man, we're
keep
gonna
you
know
guys
who the real
interested,
THT family is, bro. Real THT family,
bro.
bro.
Present. We'll see who's about to pull up.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But all right, man. Like I said, guys, like it, share it. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Lamar, and
It's a good time right here. We're trying to peace out. So hopefully you pull up next time. And
for sure, bro.
until next time, this is T.H.T. Stay high, my friends.
Stay high.